Wigan FC TV with Chris Agutter following today's win over Dorking Wanderers in the National League South. Aggie, it was a game that had a little bit of everything, wasn't it? And you've come away with a massive 3 points. How do you sum it up?
I thought the first half was a great advert for the level. It was nice to see two teams having a real go at it, wasn't it? We felt it was gonna go that way. Neither team taking a backward step. It reminded me a bit of the Slough game. Wood game. It's just great to be a part of, as I said, that type of game and attacking front foot football. I think sometimes people forget it's an entertainment business, and and I think obviously there's winners and losers today, but I think supporters will come away from that knowing they've got their money's worth. So the first half was brilliant, and then second half, actually playing against 10 men, I thought we were worse than what we were against 11. Almost sort of didn't know whether to stick or twist and got caught half and half. Dorking, I think, will be obviously disappointed with the result. They've created a few chances in that second half. So if I was Mark and Dorking, I'd be frustrated. But equally, from our perspective, I'm really pleased with the mentality that the lads have shown. It's a big game, there's a lot of emotion around it. When you're on the cusp of a big win like that on our cup final, sometimes those nerves creep into the players and start playing with a bit of anxiety, and with the way that we play, we can't have that. We've got to have players that are composed and in the heat of the battle, because as I said, if you get caught half and half, it's a problem. But I thought the effort that we showed in the block at the end by Beardy and Chris Haig, I thought was excellent between the sticks. So I think that warranted us walking away with 3 points, and it's a big step. I mean, we just said to the players, sometimes I have to convince them how good they are. That's now, we've gone away to Wood, we've gone away to Dorking, and we've taken 6 points off of them from them 2 games. And if you finish above Dorking or Wood, I think you probably win the league based on what I've seen. I mean, Dorking are a very good side, very well organised, threats all over the pitch. So the message for us in there was that you've got to believe in yourselves, lads, because when we're at it, we're a very good side. I just felt that mentality crept into our game second half, and a bit of anxiety, and almost looked scared to go and win it, as ridiculous as that sounds, rather than being on the front foot, being aggressive, going to grab the game by the scruff of the neck and going to make it 3 and 4, which I think we still could have done. I think if the game finished 6-4, it probably would have been about right.
It was a fantastic first half of football, as you touched on, encapsulated by one moment in particular, that strike from Nicky Wheeler that's seen you go on to win the game today. Unbelievable. Yeah,
it's funny because Haigie's gone direct and I'm screaming at Haigie, don't go direct. And then Nicky picks up the loose ball and I'm screaming at Nicky, pass it, don't shoot. And then he slaps one in from 30-35 yards. It was an outrageous strike. Can't be a good manager, be a lucky one, isn't it? That's one of them. But again, that's an example. We've got really good players. We've got really good players with massive individual quality. So Nicky's produced a special moment there. I think Nicky's playing really well though. So I think he's been playing well for about 6 weeks. I'm just pleased he's sort of started to get the highlight reel moments, which everyone sees, because he does an awful lot for the team. And it was a goal worthy of winning any game from a very, very key player for us.
It was a real battle today, no mistake about that. It was gripping, really. Both sides were just
stressful.
Everything. I can imagine for you, stressful, yes. Just the defensive effort, and Chris Haig in particular between the sticks. I've touched on them already, but it must be so pleasing to see players just throwing everything and putting their bodies on the line.
Yeah, we challenged the group before the game. Right? It's, what are we prepared to do to get 3 points? I mean, it's perhaps it's a bit cheesy, but we were very much. It's not You know, it's not what you're capable of. We know what the group's capable of. We saw that against Morecambe. We've seen that away at Torquay. It's what you're willing to do. And I just felt the players, like Kane Wills, the incident where the lad got sent off. Kane was covering centre half, getting round, which meant he got launched into the hoardings on the side of the pitch. But that come through him putting the team first and doing some recovery running and doing the hard yards. You know, he's prepared to get back in and make that challenge, and I could beard his block at the end. It was, and that is the difference. We know we're a good football side. We know, we see that in the first half. We know on our day we can compete with most, toe to toe, in terms of all the pretty stuff. And today I was pleased we showed the ugly side of it and ground one out. And as I said, I think that warranted the 3 points, just the effort and the blue shirts diving in front of the ball. As I said, Beardy's block at the end is absolutely outrageous. So, today the players were willing to go a long way for the shirt, for the supporters, and I think they deserve the 3 points.
And it now puts you just 2 points off top spot as well, heading into the new year. How big was that 3 points today to make it 13 out of a possible 15 as well? How important is it that you start? This is the start of that run that we've spoken about.
Yeah, it's very important. I'm pleased that we're playing against Dorking, and it is like a 6-pointer, because, as I said, they're a very good side, very well organised, very well managed, got loads of quality all over the pitch. I mean, they take one player off and they bring on another player with massive quality, and like Rutherford and Pryor in the forward line, they are an absolute handful. The fact that we're, as I said, viewing these games as 6-pointers because we are as competitive in the table and as local to Dorking goes to show we're in a good place. But again, I keep banging on about it. Most exciting is I think we're well short of our best, as I said. Wins like today, wins like Boreham Wood away, hopefully that helps the players in terms of understand how good we are and also what it takes to get over the line. Because we're nowhere near our best today, especially second half. And again, that's the most exciting bit, because I know we've got gears to go to, but equally you've got to give Dorking credit because of how they played and how awkward an opponent they are. So yeah, it's a big win. And again, the big thing is just for the mentality of the group. Like, getting over the line in these games is massive. So we just need to keep trying to build on it and keep trying to improve, which we'll need to do. And as I said, anyone that finishes above these or Boreham Wood will win the league. So we'll see.
Just a word on the travelling supporters today. I think it was 341
amazing
into that corner, with no trains today as well heading up here. So yeah, just a quick word on the support.
Yeah, amazing. Yeah, brilliant. I mean, loud, boisterous, kicking every ball, cheering every tackle, every block. I mean, when Beardy blocked the ball, it was like a goal went in, and that's huge for us. I mean, towards the back end of the game, it looked like a few of our lads were running up the travellators. You know what I mean? It was hard. It was a hard game of football, and you could see where obviously Dorking are full time and we're part time. You could see towards the back end of the game. I think we're physically fit, but there is a difference between part time and full time. And those guys in the corner, this bottom end were fantastic, and that could have been the push and the support that helped Beardy get up to the ball and get the block on. I mean, Glenn Ray running into the corner flag in 94 minutes, like running channels. Glenn Ray, like, where's he going? But their support will no doubt help the players get over the line. So massive thank you, and hopefully we've rewarded their support with a good day out. As I said, in our cup final.
Just a quick word as well, looking ahead, kicking off 2025 at home. I think it's 3 straight home games if the Torquay game goes ahead. It's another big one against local rivals Eastbourne Borough. I know we spoke about it previously, but how excited are you having this run of form behind you as well?
It's another game where you sort of gives you a bit of a benchmark of where you're at. I mean, any team that's full time in the league, it's going to be tough. When Eastbourne Borough are more of the same as today. I mean, Adam Murray's done a fantastic job down there. Obviously, helped get him out of a sticky situation last season, and then he's obviously built on that. I know Adam is he's a brilliant coach. He's done a great job there. We've watched them a lot. They're a very good side. Different type to Dorking, so it'll be a different type of change in terms of the game, but in terms of the level, we think it'll be really tough. So they're another team where it's you know, if you're directly competing with them, you're going to be at the right end of the table. So I just look forward to it. Obviously, it's a derby. It's 10 minutes from my house as well, which is nice. From a selfish perspective, we'll prepare for that. We'll be back in Saturday morning, and look forward to another big change. It's what you want to do it for, isn't it? Like, well, you said that to the players, because sometimes there can be a bit of anxiety and a bit of nerves around these types of games. It can be like a bit of fear. You've got to enjoy it, you've got to embrace it. This is what we're doing. Like, this is what you do it for. I want to test myself against the best managers at the level, and equally the players want to test themselves against the best players. So we just got to enjoy it and embrace the games ahead of us.
Thanks, Eggy.
Cheers, Jack.